Hello Aries, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here with your July 2025 mid-month general reading. So we are exploring the last half of July 2025 for the fire sign of Aries. Thanks so much for being here and taking the time to watch these videos. Please do like and subscribe, and if you know any of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, watch those videos as well for additional perspective. If something really hits home with you and you'd like to explore it more in your personal life, or you simply like the reading style, if you are interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or possibly as a gift for someone else, feel free to email me for more information, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description of this video below for that information as well, that contact info. I can usually get back to you within 24 hours. I offer lots of different reading choices, types, lengths, cost, styles, spreads. I cover all areas of life, love, romance, career, finance, health. I do 6 and 12-month overviews too. So if you're interested, please do email me. I'm pretty diligent about timely scheduling of personal readings. Okay, Aries, let's move on and see what's in store for you for our Rams for the second half of July 2025. We begin with the Magician, the manifester. Knows how to pull together all the elements, knowledge, wisdom, experience, resources, people, put the hard work to it and make something manifest into reality. The Knight of Swords, knowing exactly what you want, being very focused, action-oriented, intentional, swift, going right to it. You know, it's extraordinary, Aries, that the Magician being the first card and the Knight of Swords being the first card was also the first and second card in Aquarius's reading, which I just did 2 readings ago. So some of you might have placements in Aquarius too. It's exact same cards in the exact same place. Very determined, very focused energy on something you're wanting to manifest or do. 7 of Swords. This can be a card of being sneaky, deceitful. It's always about things behind closed doors, but fundamentally it's a card of strategy. Self-serving strategy, right? I have a plan. I'm keeping most of those plans to myself because that's how I can best act on them. Hopefully the cautionary advice here is whatever you seem so strongly focused on doing, building, manifesting, maintaining, this card hopefully doesn't represent any kind of negative, deceitful things, because that will eventually come back around, right? Let's just look at it as strategy for the time being. Strategy in trying to manifest something or attain some kind of goal. Now your crowning energy, I think Aquarius had this too. Your crowning energy, your overall focus and theme is the 8 of Wands. I mean, there's no action wasted here. You're like charging forward towards something. The 8 of Wands is very focused, intentional action, things moving quickly. It could be travel, going on a journey, or just, you know, taking action in a very... I mean, the 8 of Wands with the Knight of Swords and the Magician, like, you have a clear idea of what needs to happen. It's very precise, it's very focused, and, you know, you're kind of pulling together all the moving parts and aiming it right towards that. So, very determined energy. Let's take a look and peel it back a bit. Let's look at that 8 of Wands. Some of you, it might be travel, physical movement here. You're very focused on something. Judgment and the 8 of Swords. You have made, I think in the past, but perhaps quite recently, a decision to take yourself out of a place where you were like, well, I can't do this thing, or I can't move forward on this thing, or I can't because, you know, it's going to be too hard, or, you know, there's all these things I'd have to deal with, or all those things I'd have to work with, you know, because the 8 of Swords is kind of, you know, of being a victim of ourselves, of our own ideas and perspectives, you know. I don't like the situation I'm in, but I can't change it because of this excuse or that rationalization. And really it's because it requires of us, and we're afraid it's going to be tough or challenging. So we tell ourselves we have no power and control when in fact we do. Looks like you have made a significant choice, perhaps a life path changing choice, to get yourself out of that mentality and move forward and take action. The star, renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism. It may have been to fix something, make something right, or bring hope to a situation perhaps that had gone through some really tough times. Let's take a look at the Magician, who knows how to manifest. The Magician knows that it's not enough for him or her to just have good thoughts, good feelings, put out good vibes, positive visualizations. That's part of it, right? That's part of the law of attraction or manifestation. But then you also have to pull together all the resources required and put the work into it. That's how things happen. Two of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Swords. Really determined to pull together and do whatever it needs to do, making decisions to overcome perhaps any conflict or issues of the past, and put yourself and perhaps someone else too, in terms of relationships or partnerships, on a healing path. It's like you're determined to do your part of, I don't know, fixing something, making something better, healing. Knight of Swords. It's like you've made up your mind and nothing's going to stop you. The Eight of Wands again with the Six of Wands. Victory, triumph, success, recognition, ego. I mean, you are like Aries. You're like a storm in this reading. Like everything is focused on some objective here. I mean, this could be in any area of life. It's a general reading for one, and for two, I'm not getting a clear indication. It just feels like something that was not right, and you're like, I'm going to make this right. I'm going to, this is my plan moving forward. Could be career, could be relationship. Let's take a look at our Seven of Swords. Strategy. Things behind closed doors or things concealed. Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Could be you being strategic and kind of have your plans, or it could be another fire sign that's relevant in this too. We have the Hanged Man and the Three of Wands. Interesting, because this is all about making temporary sacrifices for greater long-term gain. It may be that in order to put this, I don't know, this situation, whatever area of life it resonates for you in, that has been out of sorts, out of alignment, broken, something not quite right with it for some time, that there's going to have to be things that you do, your part, in order to make it to affect positive change in the situation. You may have gotten a different perspective recently. You may have started to see things in a different kind of way, and that's kind of led you to shift your thinking, your perspective, and your ideology, and go, you know what, I need to do these things in order to make a positive change in my life and in this situation, and bring about positive change, lay the groundwork for a better and healthy and flourishing future. So beautiful energy, absolutely beautiful, Aries. All right. Advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. Too many cards. The Chariot. This is success through perseverance, determination, willpower. It's like you Such determined energy. It's very, very similar to Aquarius energy. I think some of you may have a placement somewhere in Aquarius, but this is like, because I think the Chariot was their crowning energy, followed by the Magician and the Knight of Swords. So this is success through focus, determination, willpower, pulling together everything you need and aiming it towards your goal in order to make that happen. Success through perseverance, determination, willpower, agreement, collaboration, coming into agreement to build something lasting. The Knight of Pentacles, doing the work step by step. My steady Eddie always gets it done. The Six of Pentacles. As advice, this represents being more open to giving in a pure way and more open to receiving in a pure way. What a lovely, lovely, beautiful reading. All right, Aries, those are your messages for the second half of July. If they hit home and resonated with you, I hope they were helpful. If it did, and you'd like to explore something in your own personal life a little deeper, or you like the reading style, if you're interested in a reading with me for yourself or perhaps as a gift for someone else, please reach out and email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can click on the description below to see that contact information as well. I would love to hear from you. I will see you all in a little while. Be safe, be well, always be blessed. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.